It doesn't take luck to find someone parked in a fire lane in Colonial Heights.
It's without a doubt, every time I come to a shopping center in this area, there's always cars parked out in the fire lane blocking the entrances.
For Edwin Sierra, it's a personal pet peeve.
It's a nuisance. I mean, I just want to get in. I have to go around cars.
There are 4 shopping centers across the city where it's described as a constant problem.
There has been several incidents where fire and police have been required to get to a business and has been hindered by vehicles.
After a month of social media posts alerting the public a zero-tolerance stance would be taken starting October 1st, citations began to be written that day by both police and certain firefighters. Over the past 7 days, CBS 6 cameras were able to find cars parked in fire lanes. Whether it was day or night didn't matter. Both police and Edwin Sierra say there is one good reason to not park in a fire lane.
There's no excuse for it, especially when there's several parking spaces, which you can usually turn around and look into the parking lot and see are clearly vacant.
The crazy thing is there's ample parking, so it doesn't take a second but to park in one of these spots and go in there.
The number of fire lane citations written is beginning to add up. In the first 18 days, 131 citations were written. Now, almost 3 months after it began, the total is 576.
Excess of 500 citations. Clearly there's an issue with that particular problem.
And if the fine isn't paid in 5 business days, it doubles.
It's a $50 fee for the parking violation. I believe if it's not paid within the 5-day period, it does double the fine to $100.
But the monetary fine to some isn't a big enough deterrent to stop drivers from pulling over into the fire lane.
Come here probably once or twice a week, and I don't see any change. It's still a lot of cars parked out there in the front.
Both firefighters and police say there is a common excuse given by drivers as a ticket is being written.
We usually hear a common excuse of, I'm just running in for a moment.
Both police and firefighters confirm there have been times someone parked in a fire lane has hampered first responders. Also, a common misconception, you can park in a fire lane if you have on your hazard blinking lights. You can't, and you can still get a ticket. In Colonial Heights, Wayne Koval, CBS 6 News.